watching the Highlight Zone with Wing 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
If you want to be the best, you got to be a fighter.
They give us nothing but dedication and motivation to push forward into this game.
Everyone's going to give us their best shot. So if we want to win that title, then we need to come ready.
Everybody's chomping at the bit to play each other. And it's all about who comes out and who's ready to play. And they can't worry about who's there, who's not there. They got to worry about what we got to do between the lines for 32 minutes.
Oh yeah, if we were playing blackjack, the Highlight Zone will be cashing in at the casino. We've got exactly 21 games tonight. That includes games from up at Angola, down to Monroe, and hey, how about a trip to Hicksville for a big-time battle in the Buckeye State. But we're going to start with a full slate of the SAC as Colton Howard joins you now with your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Colton?
Hey Glenn, if you look at the SAC boys standings, it's a logjam at the top. 7 teams are either 3-1 or 2-2 in the conference. That includes both the Chargers and the Archers. Carroll at Southside, it's your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. These two teams met in the SAC tournament, Carroll winning by 10 in a game that was closer than the final score. First quarter, ball is stolen by Jalen Jackson. Jackson takes it all the way and drops the bucket, gets the foul. He's good on the and one. Call it a 3-point play. Carroll came out in the first quarter firing. Raymond Ballmer for 3, swishes it. Chargers go on a 16-0 run to start the game. Archer's looking to respond, misses the jump shot. Jalen Lattimore fighting for the ball, puts it back up for Southside's first points of the game. Second quarter, ball swings to Cody Berkey in the corner for Trice. Drops it. Carroll goes up 22-7. Next possession, Sam Stryker to Berkey. Again from the corner, again from 3. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. 4 threes in the second for Berkey. Chargers by 19. To the third quarter, off an inbound, a baseline pass to Cameron Mitchell in the corner. 1, 2, 3 points for the deep ball. Fourth quarter, Archer fighting to the end. Ashton Johnson drives into the paint and finishes it with the layup. Southside still trailing by 18. Chargers not letting the foot off the pedal. A smooth pass to Jackson. Jackson drives in, bucket drops, and the foul. Chargers win a big SAC game on the road, 60-46.
We beat them in the holiday tournament, and we knew they were going to have a chip on their shoulder, and we knew they were going to come out ready to play, and we handled our business, especially after the loss to Lures. We had a bounce back and a great week of practice and came out today and showed practice benefited us really well. In the first quarter, we played really good as a team. We kept moving the ball, and it was just like a good way to play basketball. It felt fun. It was just great.
I just thought it was a great win for us after Lures. They came into our house, beat us. They showed up well. We became complacent, and we got that hunger back like we had at the start of the season, and it came out and showed it. I do not think that we played a full 32 minutes yet, and our best basketball is still to come.
Next up, Southside is at Dwenger next Friday, while Carroll hosts Snyder that same night. Glenn, back to you.
Colton, I can tell you that Carroll-Snyder game will be your Highlight Zone Game of the Week next Friday, but we go to Concordia battling Snyder, and that looks like some Southside-Carroll action. How about we go to those Concordia-Snyder highlights? Or not? There we go. We got some Homestead Northside action. That's Luke Goody with the jumper right there, and the Spartans up by 5 in the early going. How about this? It's a little Northside. Capone Daniels for 3, and then Jerry Powers in the corner for a triple. Homestead's Quinn Harmon coming the other way. He drains the 3-ball. Homestead wins it by Hay Arena by a final of 79-60. Moving right along, we're sticking in the SAC. We're talking about Bishop Lures, and we're talking about Dwenger. It's Brendan Lytle with the bucket down low. Dwenger down by just 3 in the third quarter. Hunter Burns with the 2, and the Saints would actually tie things up at 35 all. Now in the third, Jalen Causey with the 2 ahead of the pack. Lures back in the lead at 37-35. How about the pilfer and the pair here from Nayland Thompson to put Lures up by 6. This one was a good one, but the Battle of the Bishops belongs to Lures, 59-54. At Wayne, the Generals hosting Northrop, inducting the Athletic Hall of Fame tonight were the Wayne Generals. That was Brianna Thomas with the induction there. We picked this one up with Nick Haynes kicking it to Kamani Smith for a 3. Northrop up 3-0. Then it's Isaac Fulks to Quincy Miles, and Miles off glass for the deuce. Wayne takes a 1-point lead in the first, up 11-10. Quaylen Pettis come the other way to Nick Haynes, and Haynes can shoot the 3 ball. However, you're going to see Miles down the court with the deuce, but it's Northrop's night. A good second half from the Bruins has the Bruins victorious on the road, 64-54, your final. Albie Woodburn, the Warriors won the ACAC tournament title last week. Woodland hosting Heritage. Third quarter action, Mitch Mendenhall jumps the pass and lays it in. Woodland up 36-18. And then on the break, who else but M squared? Mitch Mendenhall laying it in. It's a 42-20 lead, 22-point advantage for Woodland. The Patriots, Dalton Wasson, good from behind the arc, but watch this. You're going to see Joe Reedy getting greedy. The 6'5" Reedy with the exclamation point on the slam as Woodland takes this one 52-34. Bluffton undefeated in ACAC regular season action. The conference leading Tigers at Adams Central. Starting the first quarter, it is Chase Murray on the kickout. Murray straight away nails the 3. The Jets out to an early lead. Bluffton, they like to spread it around. Connor Norman, he knocks down the triple, and we're tied in the early going. How about Tanner Cooley? Cooley in the lane and gets the rebound. He's back up with it. Tanner Cooley making like former Notre Dame star Jack Cooley, just eating up the boards and getting the putbacks. Ben Voirol, how many times we've seen him on the football field? He gets the bucket down low, but you're going to see Cooley do it again for Bluffton. This one goes to overtime at the hangar, and it's Bluffton staying perfect in conference, 55-46 over the Jets. Last Saturday, Central Noble won the NECC tournament title for the first time in 50 years. Tonight they were taking on Eastside and Gerb Court. Connor Esigan with the 3. The sophomore had Central Noble up 18-14 early in the first, but end of the first quarter, Logan Fry, and Fry is sizzling. He beats the first quarter buzzer off glass, and it's just a 1-point game with 8 minutes in the books. Second quarter action. Ryan Abbott's team looking good here. Hayden Gardner with the 3. But Central Noble, they're more than just the Esigan show. It's Sawyer Yoder. He gets the bucket as Central Noble wins in Butler 60-37. Busco and Angola, these two played in the NECC tournament last week with the Eagles winning by 11. Hunter Perlich here for the Busco Eagles, and he nails the 3. You're going to see Max Hamilton for Angola finish on the inside. Then it's Gage Machine Gun Kelly on the 3 ball as Busco and Angola trading punches in the early going. Second quarter, Jackson Paul finding Landon Jordan for the slam, and Busco goes into Angola and wins it 51-43 over the Hornets. In the NLC, Warsaw having a solid season. The Tigers 9-3 before traveling to Concord. Fourth quarter, Warsaw does not let the Minutemen into this one. That's Wyatt Amos with the 3. Then Keegan Larsh, kind of harsh down low. He gets the bucket for the Tigers. Warsaw wins this one on the road 56-36. Our final stop for boys action. We cross the border. We're talking about the Battle of Route 49. 13-0 Antwerp, 9-3 Hicksville. Second quarter, Antwerp's Austin Lichting with the 3. The Archers up 13-11. And yeah, this baby was packed. Landon Turnbull, strong like Bull. He gets the putback there, and we're knotted at 13. You see Turnbull down low. Hey, he's got more game than that. The kid can shoot it as well. It's Turnbull with the pull-up 3. But the Archers up by 2. You're going to see Lichty do it again. This is a layup in the third quarter, and you can just kind of feel the energy in the air as Antwerp improves to 14-0 with a win over rival Hicksville, 43-34. Great game over in the Buckeye State. Hey, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, but when we come back, we've got a full slate of girls hoops to get to. In the Summit Athletic Conference, could Homestead clinch its 5th straight SAC title? Meanwhile, in the Northeast State, Norwell and Columbia City neck and neck as we go down to the nitty-gritty for the crown. And in the NECC, Angola looks to run its winning streak to 18 games. Yeah, all that and much more up next in The Zone.
The Snyder Panthers know we get the best play-by-plays.
On the highlight zone.
My name is Orlandis and welcome back to the highlight zone.
Well, dating back to their old NHC days, Homestead has dominated conference play wherever they've been. Coming into the night, the Spartans had won 63 straight regular season conference games. A win against Northside would be number 64 in course and clinch Homestead's 5th straight SAC title. Third quarter, well, they were well into trying to do just that. Sydney Graber, little spin and in. It's a 40-point lead at 46-6 Spartans. How about AYANNA Patterson? Down low, I heard Dawn Staley from the Olympic team going to be in to check her out on Monday, and there's a good reason why. How about Amber Austin? Inside for the deuce. Homestead wins 85-15, clinching their 5th straight SAC title.
Well, I mean, it's a great accomplishment for us to get, and I mean, it's something that we worked for when the season began, so it feels great for us.
And that says a lot about our coaching staff, our program, and just what we've built up here in the past couple years. We've always had that target on our back, and we've never let it bring us down. We always rise to the occasion, so I'm just so proud of my team.
All right, this one essentially for second place in the SAC. Carroll at Southside, third quarter. Southside's Olivia Smith. Smith, only a sophomore, looking and finding Cassidy Conley on the break, but it's a Carroll lead, 33-24. How about Sanaya Jackson for the ladies in blue with the deuce? Carroll up by 11. Then you'll see for Coach Redding's team, Emily Parrott from deep, as Carroll goes into Southside and wins 56-41, Chargers on top. At Bishop Luers, the Knights winners of 4 of their last 5. Good to make it 5-6 against Bishop Dwenger. First quarter, Molly Ream kicking it to Rachel McCarthy for 3, but the Saints down by 7 in the early going. Dory Javens, watch this look inside to Anna Parent, and Luers up 12-3, and then it's Javens doing her best Moses impression because she parts the Red Seas right down the middle as Luers wins against Dwenger 48-31. At Kilmer Court, Snyder hosting Concordia. The Cadets took Southside to overtime last Friday night, so you know they've got a quality ball club. Third quarter action, the freshman Annika Nelson with the mid-range. She's excited. Concordia up 42-14. Later in the third, El Fritcha making the baseline layup, and it's a 35-point lead for Coach Miller and the Cadets. Fourth quarter, Peyton Gorman, so talented, 3-sport athlete, going to run track at Bowling Green. She got the bucket there, but Annika Nelson doing what she does. That tall and with that kind of range, she's going to be some heck of a player. Concordia wins 60-27. Last stop in the SAC, Northrop coming off a 1-point win over Marion on Wednesday night. The Bruins at Wayne. Tiana White to Destiny Jackson to Jasia Scott. That's a pretty good trio of players. Northrop out on top in the third quarter, 25-16. Wayne going the other way. Anaya Hill, no, but Shabrea O'Quinn, who has burst onto the scene this season with the bucket. That cuts it to an 11-point deficit for the Generals. Taylor Warfield hooking up with Destiny Jackson for the deuce, and Northrop goes into Wade and picks up a victory. Bruins win 62-39. In the Northeast 8, Norwell and Columbia City came in tied for the league lead at 4-1 in conference. The Knights at New Haven tonight. Second quarter action, Mackenzie Tolliver rattles it home. That 3 gives Norwell a 14-point lead. New Haven's Avarcia Nord with the layup. It was good basketball, but it's still 28-11. Norwell off the miss. Maya Shelton with the putback as Norwell up by 18. You're going to see New Haven's Kayla Williams get to the rack and get the deuce, but Norwell wins on the road 60-42. As for the Columbia City Eagles, those Eagles trying to keep pace with Norwell. They were hosting DeKalb. Columbia City's Carly maybe finding Braden Lickey for the 2. Lickey recently signed to play softball at Eastern Illinois, so you know she's a talent. It was 2-0 at that point, and then Savannah Reed. It's 19-0 Columbia City. This makes it 19-2 as DeKalb gets on the board. So you're going to see Olivia Shearer sink this one as Columbia City and Norwell. It's going to come down to the end. Columbia City wins at 60-59. to 28 over DeKalb. Down in Decatur, Huntington North and Belmont, they came into the game, a game out of first place in the NE8 standings. They picked this one up to start the fourth quarter. Belmont leading 14-3. That's a bucket for the Vikings, and they now took the lead at 15-14. Kenzie McMahon in the fourth with a bucket. Squaws back in the lead at 16-15, but it was Huntington North from there doing the work. Reese Holkleser as Huntington North wins a low score in Decatur, 21-16, Vikings victorious. In the NECC, Angola won the conference tournament title last Saturday. They then clinched the regular season title later in the week. Hornets riding a 17-game winning streak into a game with Busco, Hand, and Knoll in the second quarter with the 3-ball. Then it's Knoll in the third quarter. She just went over 1,000 points earlier this week, and you can see why. Molly Geiger with the pilfer and the pair for the ladies in Busco. But you'll see Knoll with the steal ahead to Kayla Fenstermaker, and Angola a perfect 10-0 in conference as they win 48-30.
It was just really fun. As you know, we're undefeated in our conference, so it was really a good accomplishment this year to get all the way to the end undefeated.
Getting ready for that sectional, you want to work against a team you know is going to come out and play some zone and kind of see how we're going to look when zones get thrown at us, and from there we'll try to see where we can pick up some things.
Final stop for Hoops Central Noble at Eastside. These two played in the NECC tournament last week. Cougars winning a good one by 3. This one would only be a 4-point game. We pick it up with Eastside getting the first bucket of the game down low, but Bridget Gray has really stepped up this season in a bigger role for Central Noble. She nails the J right there. She had 19 points to lead the Cougars. You're going to see Gray do it again, nailing it from 3. She had 12 points in the first, did Gray, and as I mentioned, 19 on the game. Later, it's Allie King beating the first quarter buzzer here for Eastside, but Central Noble wins 42-38. We got more Highlight Zone coming up after the break.
Go Hornets!
Welcome back to the Highlight Zone.
Stay tuned for the gym of the night.
All right, so things were getting pretty dicey out there. We had 2 dunks that you saw earlier in the show, one from Busco, one from Woodland. So what we did is we said, let the people decide. It's a democracy. It's America. We put it on Twitter. Let people vote, and this will be your Highlight Zone play of the night. Woodlands, Joe Reedy got 64% of the votes by our Highlight Zone fans on the Twitter sphere. He had this dunk against Heritage. He beat out Landon Jordan's dunk against Churubusco. Again, 64% of you voting for that as your Highlight Zone play of the night. Congrats to Joe Reedy. Getting Reedy. All right, so let's go back to those Snyder highlights. Had a little bit of a hiccup earlier technically. We got some good basketball here. Luke Newhouse is better than Luke Oldhouse. He gets the baseline layup. It's tied at 2 in the early going. Snyder's Dylan Duff had himself one heck of a night. He had 23 points, including a fancy deuce right there. Panthers up 17-10. How about Concordia's Braden Pearson? Kid can score. He steps back to hit the 3. And then you'll see Jade Moore coming the other way. Moore had some key buckets off the bench against Homestead last Friday night as Snyder wins 78-63. Again, they're going to be taking on Carroll in the Highlight Zone game of the week next Friday night. How about some Friday night action in the Big Ten? Yeah, Purdue looking to bounce back against the Badgers, and they would do it in droves. Eric Hunter Jr. with the 3. Purdue up 15-7 in the early going. Later in the first, Isaiah Thompson with a triple. He led all with 14 points. It's 22-11 Purdue, and then it's the professor, Evan Boudreau with the 3. Purdue up 18 at the half, 33-15. Second half, Sasha Stefanovic nails the 3 as Purdue whips Wisconsin at Mackey Arena, 70-51 your final. From hoops to hockey, Comets first stop on a 7-game road trip. The K's at the Indy Fuel sudden death shootout. Darian Plouffe stopped by Cole Kaler. That gives Brady Shaw the chance to be a hero, and not all heroes wear capes. Some of them wear Comet sweaters. That's Brady Shaw in the shootout with your game winner as the Comets start their 7-game road swing off on the right foot. They take down the Indy Fuel 2-1 in a shootout. The Comets will be at Toledo Saturday and Sunday. And we will definitely have highlights of that as the K's start off the second half of the season again on a 7-game road swing. 2 games in Toledo forthcoming after tonight's victory against the Indy Fuel. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of the Highlight Zone. We're going to be back next Friday night. It's the final night for SAC doubleheaders this season, as after that Friday, we're going to be talking about, postseason for the girls. You can take a look at the featured games we'll have next week, and we'll see you then.